sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the visitor sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys looking to finish off their probable run from wild card team to conference champions. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Now
back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Short throw to Disley. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Disley, 26 yards. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw to Disley. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 4. Throw out wide to Walker. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he stopped immediately there.
take him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Is the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 36.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets through, and now an opening. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 36 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Well, indeed, start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 13-yard line.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and at extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And out now come the Seahawks. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
34-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
That one goes for 30 yards.
A gain of 30. That's another Seahawks first down.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Short throw to Disley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, they'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Incomplete. Nick Martin on the coverage.
The Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here, the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll drop to throw. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw here. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Charbonnet is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, here's Charbonnet. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.